guys? It's your boy Pinecone. What's up? Hey, yeah, I went into the dealership. I went to go check out that that price thing that I owed when I said I owed $2,600. I was correct. Something did not add up to it. They apologized for it, and it took him a couple minutes to figure out what was going on. He actually had to. He couldn't figure it out himself, so he actually asked one of his associates to help him determine what was going on and why I was questioning it and everything. And he said, yeah, he's like, yeah, we're adding the $1,000 deductible instead of taking it off the total price, which is what it was. So he apologized, and all that good stuff, so I told him, don't worry about it, everybody makes mistakes, you just gotta go in there level-headed and everything. Yeah, I was kind of pissed off yesterday. I do admit that. I don't know if you could tell in the video that I was a little agitated, pissed off, just got the car back and felt like I was getting screwed up $1,000, but shit happens. Let it go. Which is why I like doing things the next day. So sorry I had to cut the video there. I saw somebody I knew, so I had to mess with him for a minute. But like I said, that's why you always wait till the next day to go solve a problem. Cool off a little bit, go in there level-headed. I went in there with a copy of the receipt just in case they tried to shred it and make a new contract and say, oh no, we messed up, you owe more money. I know people that's actually had that happen to. That's why I made a copy. Matter of fact, they even asked me about the original copy, and I said, well, I got the original copy at the house, and I said I made this one so I could send to insurance, which I probably will send to insurance anyway, just to double check everything. But I know insurance already had a copy of their own, but I always make copies anyway for my own safety of everything I do, because this car is registered under an LLC, business LLC. It's not my name. So depending on how I use the car, unlike today where I'm going to work, no tax write-offs. But as far as maintenance and other stuff like that, due to my home business that I do, I mentioned in the previous video about, with the Flash Mobile and getting 4 lines for, I think, $105 with unlimited data and all that. But I'll have to, I'm still learning that, because I haven't really been doing it as much because of the lack of a car and all that. But once I find out more about the business, I'll go ahead and inform y'all about it in case y'all are interested in saving money, or who knows, y'all might even want to join me in this home business and possibly make a little side cash as well from from your day job like I do. And if you registered under the LLC before you get the business going, you can certain things you can do as a tax write-off. Not everything. You got to know what you're doing, and I highly suggest getting a CPA. I do have a CPA when I file my taxes, so they tell me what I can write off, what I can't write off. I just save everything just in case. But anyway, to the point, go into the dealership the next day, level-headed, calm. Don't go in there hooting and hollering and causing a scene like a Karen or some bullshit, And no, I just questioned. I said, I went in there, I said, hey, something don't make sense here. I said, it's off by $1,000 somehow. I said, I don't know if you're adding the deductible or something. I said, if it's correct, I said, it's all good. I said, $2,600, some change, that's fine. But I said, if it is off, I'd like to have my $1,000, refunded to me or whatever. So, like I said, 20 minutes later, they finally figured everything out. While they're figuring that out, I have come across a problem with the car since I've gotten it back. Yes, I've had it 24 hours now. And yes, I have already occurred a problem. Something is loose underneath the car. I don't know if it's in the engine compartment or if it's a strut or whatever. So while they're trying to figure out where the price difference problem was that I came in originally for, I had the one of the service guys get in the car to go for a ride, and I was like, I just want you to listen and see if you hear the same banging noise I hear underneath the car or in the engine bay or whatever. He's like, all right, cool. So, he rode in the passenger seat over there, and it's like, when do you normally hear it? And I said, it's usually, going over bumps and stuff like that. Usually at about 15 plus miles an hour or something like that. You hit a bump, you can hear it clacking. The faster you go, like if you're on the interstate, you can really hear it just going, like something's hitting. I couldn't tell if it was metal on plastic, metal on metal, or whatever. So, took a ride. We kind of similar duplicated the problem in the parking lot. He's like, hey, you mind if I drive it? If we switch sides, you get in the passenger seat, I drive the car, I got a location around the corner we can go that's like real bumpy and see if we can hear it. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I jump in the passenger seat, We go about a mile or two up the road. As soon as he turned in the parking lot, you know, where it was all jagged and stuff, and you know, it had like bumps all over the place. The place is like outdated and stuff, you know, so it was like the buildings have been unoccupied since pre-Katrina. So it was like, so it was before 2006 when these buildings, you know, the businesses in these buildings went out of business and all that, or moved elsewhere. So I want to say it was probably late 90s. I remember, because I remember shopping there as a kid, but the parking lot was really screwed up. Man, we were in the parking lot maybe 30 seconds and you hear clunk, 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 clunk. He's like, yeah, he's like, I definitely can duplicate. He's like, when do you have time to leave the car again? I said, look, I work until Wednesday. I said, I can bring it Wednesday morning. I said, Tuesday night's my Friday. He's like, all right, cool. He's like, it don't sound like it's nothing major, so don't worry about it. He said, just drive the car back and forth to work. You know, don't go do no stupid stuff, you know, like most people do in these cars, you know, go street race, go slide it around corners and shit, which I haven't done yet. I've taken it off-road and did a little mudding in it, but, you know, I haven't done like most hood rat, you know, shit that most people do in these cars, you know. I'd love to, I just can't afford it. But trust me, I love to do some hood rat shit, you know. I mean, that's my people, bro. Especially out here in the New Orleans area. But anyway, I'm gonna bring my car Wednesday. I'm gonna leave it, you know, that way, because I don't need a car. And I guess while I'm home, I'm either gonna play my Halo on my new Xbox Series X I just got. Matter of fact, if you want to add me on Xbox Live, it's all lowercase. It's Pinecone0911 if you want to add my gamer tag for Xbox. But if you ever see that gamer tag playing Fortnite, just know it's not me, it's my son playing. We shared a gamer tag so that he can play Fortnite. Anyway, so I'm bringing my car in Wednesday and I'm gonna leave it in, and I'm gonna build up my home business, you know, so I can try and get some money to actually pay for this freaking car. So, but I just wanted to give y'all an update, you know, everything that's going on. I don't know what else to say, but I'm enjoying the car. I'm happy. I just put my first I used that gas app I told you about, which also has restaurants on it as well. And in some places it might have groceries. It didn't. The grocery setting ain't setting up here, so I'm not making no money on groceries. But they got a couple of restaurants that I do eat at occasionally that are giving like 7% back, 10% back, even. And I think I even saw 12 or 14% back on one of the restaurants I eat at. And I'm like, dude, that's amazing, because I eat there, you know, like once every couple weeks or once a month or whatever. So that's good. So y'all might want to download that app from the last video. I had the code and everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna add it to the end of this video. I'm gonna go and re-edit that video, take that part out, and then add it to this video so y'all can check it out and all that, if it's for y'all and everything. But until next time, I guess next time I'll make a video, it'll probably be Wednesday when I go leave the car at the dealership so they can find out what that clunking noise is. But until next time, it's Pinecone. Peace. Alright, the name of that gas app, I know I kept calling it Upstart or whatever in the video, but the name of the app is called Upside. What it does is it gives you cash back on your gas purchases every time you go to a gas station. I'll show you a couple examples of that right here. As you can tell in that screenshot, I saved $3.65 off my first purchase, which was 16 cents a gallon, plus the 16 or 17 cents a gallon or whatever, plus an extra 15 cents. It was 32 cents a gallon that I saved on my first purchase.